All right, so we are continuing to talk about partitioning fractions into equal parts, representing fractions by drawing or using a variety of models. Okay, make sure you know what your vocabulary words mean. Okay, make sure you know the difference between equal and not equal parts. Make sure you know what the definition of a fraction is and the parts. The numerator is the top part and the denominator is the bottom part of a fraction. Make sure you understand what are halves, fourths, thirds, fifths, and what partitioning means. Know the difference between equal and unequal shares. Make sure you understand what a unit fraction is, where the numerator is always 1. Make sure you understand how to add the sum of unit fractions. Okay, watch this fraction video, write down something you learned from the video right over here. Okay, and then you're going to go to education.com and you have 8 games to play. And a lot of you are not doing it, but you have this fraction parts of a set game to play. If you make less than 75%, you have up to 5 attempts to play it. You're going to click this link and complete the fraction page. Okay, share what you know about fractions. Okay, you can come back up here and use your anchor chart information. What do you know about fractions? Use the definition. Okay, you know that a fraction is a way to describe a part of a whole or part of a group by using equal parts. I know that the numerator is the top part of the fraction that tells how many equal parts. The denominator tells how many parts are there in all. Okay, I know that fractions can be made on a number line or they can be made with visual models. Okay, I know that partition means to divide or split into parts. Okay, I know that a unit fraction always has a numerator of 1. Okay, I'm telling you everything that I know. Okay, fractions are parts of a whole. Okay, so that's what you should have put here. Share what you know, not what we know. Share what you know about fractions. So write a couple of sentences in the box. Don't leave it blank. And then here, can you think of a real life situation where you would use fractions? Um, sharing pizza. Pizza is cut into fractional parts. Um, okay, when you're sharing pie or cake. Okay, how about a candy bar? Sharing a candy bar. Hershey's candy bar has it already divided. You can just break the pieces off. How can you show 3 different ways to represent 3/4? You can draw a visual fraction model where you have 4 parts and 3 of the 4 parts are shaded in. You can show 3/4 on a number line, divide the number line into four intervals or 4 sections, and then on the number line, show 3 of the 4 sections shaded in, or show where 3/4 is by plotting it on the number line. Okay. You can even show the equivalent fraction for this. You can do multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 2 is 8, and get 6/8. Okay, I would have to draw a picture of this, and the video is already going very long, but let me see what I can do here. Let me take this slide and let me copy this slide and put it in a Jamboard so you can see. Okay. Let me put it in a Jamboard real quick like here. Let's see, file. Let's come over here. Jamboard, new. Let's see, new Jamboard, more. All right, there we go. And it's opening up. Okay. And this is Math Week 3.7. Okay. Let's just say fraction question. How to show 3/4. How to show 3/4. Okay. So let me come over here and copy the image. I'm going to browse and I'm going to paste. Okay. Screenshot here. All right. So it's loading up. All right. So we already said we can use fractions. We can use pizza. Okay. We can divide a candy bar into different equal parts. You can cut an apple in half, divide an orange into fourths, okay? How can you show 3 different ways to represent 3/4? So let me draw a picture. It's not going to be perfect, but this is what I would do. Okay, and let's move this out of the way here for a minute. Wait a minute. Let's move this up. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put a circle. Okay, and I'm going to use a line. Let's see if I have a line. Let's see. Can I draw a line? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Use black. Okay, and I'm going to divide it into fourths. Okay, it's not going to be exactly equal because I'm drawing freehand here, but let's say I shade it in. Okay, I'll just draw my lines here. Okay, this would be 1/4 right here. This would be 2/4, and then this would show the 3/4 shaded in. Okay, that's one way to show 3/4. And then I could also draw a number line. I can draw a number line. I'm recording. Okay, so my line is not straight here, but just showing you here. Okay, so I want to show 3/4. Here, this would be 0 as one endpoint, and this would be 1 over here. Excuse me. And then I would divide it in half here, divide it in half here, divide it in half here, and now I've got 4 parts, and this would be 1/4, 1 out of 4. The second tick mark on the number line would be 2/4. And then this would be 3/4, the next tick mark. And then I would just plot where 3/4 is on the number line. Okay, like that. So that's 2 ways. Okay. And then I could